Hello and welcome to my new video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lex, and today I'm doing a collaborative video with some other YouTubers. Hold on, let me pull up the list. Okay, there are so many of us. So we are Kato, Liz, Shannon, EJ, Toffee, Katie, and me. We're all working today to create a studio apartment in an 8x8 room, and it must include a kitchen, a living space, a bedroom, and a bathroom. So here I am on Happy Home Paradise. I haven't picked anyone yet. I know that Meringue is here, so she's a good candidate. I have to figure out who deserves a whole studio apartment to themselves. I don't know these two villagers very well, but this is a very cute eagle, so maybe him. Meringue is still a maybe. I can't remember her name right now, but she's cute. I feel like she'd be good on my Cherry Blossom Island. We're not gonna do him. Look who it is! I hope Kato is watching. Kato, look, it's the White Wolf. Whitney the White Wolf. Tell me in the comments, do you think Whitney is white or blue? This is open for everyone. We know she's white, right? I mean, look at her. Just a white wolf hanging out with her blue toe beans. Look at her toe beans though. Oh my, okay, we're gonna do Whitney. That's hilarious. Here is what Whitney wants in her home. So we have the makeup pouch and the makeup or nail art set. I feel like that's gonna be easy to work in. We can give her a nice little white and blue vibe, just to go with the trend, you know? Just to answer the question of, is Whitney blue or white? Look at her in this frame. She does not look blue. Only the tips of her like fur at the back of her head look blue. Okay, I'm done harping about this. Let's go. I forgot I have to like pick a place for her to live. I wish they would just like give it to us, just tell us where to go. I'm thinking this one, but in the spring. You would think I would keep it in winter since I want the build to be like blue and white, especially inside, but I'm thinking it'll be, I don't post winter photos on my other platforms, so I'm like, I think we're gonna go with summer. Spring, the grass is a little yellow, but summer, it's nice. All right, here we go. I think our first order of business should be to edit the house itself. I do also want to push it back a bit, so the house can be here. I think that'll be nice, and we will edit that. Okay, I think this is cute. I'm gonna let you all listen to whatever music I've chosen while I figure out pathing. While I'm working on the pathing here, I did want to say that if you're interested in any of the custom designs that I use in this build, check out the link in the description that says the codes I use on my islands. You can find all of the codes that I use either in Happy Home Paradise or in the Lorien tab, as that is what all of these custom designs are from. Not sure how I feel about this pathing so far, but we're just gonna say it's fine, and I'm gonna move on. I feel like I usually keep it pretty natural on my Happy Home Paradise islands. Lots of flowers, lots of plants, trees, things like that. And I really want to figure out how to incorporate more furniture into this build, and I'm not sure how to go about that, honestly. Okay, so current concept is to have a forest on the right and then have the left be a little bit more open. I think I'm gonna add a couple trees and otherwise leave it open for furniture. The L shape was a little bit too manufactured for my taste, so I'm gonna try this and see if I can make it work for me, see if I like how this pathing turns out. I think it's cute so far though. I wanted to stop here and kind of get a feel for what photos of the area are going to look like. So it's looking good on the right. I like the combination of blue and white that I've achieved. And from an angle, I think it looks good as well. So I'm pretty happy with how the right side of this build is going. Do we think Whitney would be a statue garden kind of girl? Can we see that? I wish that the blue for the wood partition wasn't so, like, carnival-y, but we're gonna try it. I could see Whitney being a scooter girl, but I don't know if any of these would look good in the build. Okay, that looks so much cuter than the seating I was trying to make work. How adorable! There are 2 empty spaces left on this build, and I have no idea how to fill them. Okay, I'm calling it quits on the outside now for what we've all been waiting for, the studio apartment part. So step one, I'm gonna make this room 8 by 8. So this is what we're working with for the whole build. I think we're gonna use the white tile going in. Lighting seems fine. Maybe a little bit less bright. And soundscape, we'll just have like the fields vibe going on in here. I can't hear anyway, like obviously the sound isn't on and I don't have headphones on, so I can't hear anyway. The soundscape is just for fun. I'm gonna start by choosing the wallpaper. I'm thinking keep it simple maybe with this. Maybe white. I feel like white is easier to work with, but the blue is prettier. Maybe even a white brick. And then we could incorporate some nice blue toned flooring. These tones are kind of cute. You know, hot take, I kind of like this. Now we're gonna partition everything off. This is actually so messy. I don't like these colors anymore. I kind of want to use this counter, so I'm like, do I switch up the main wall or... For now, I'm just gonna move forward with this. I don't like that there's dark wood at the top of the counters, but you know, I never claimed to be good at interiors anyway. This little corner that I've created, I'm gonna make into a bathroom. What if I left it open like this, and this was just one side of my bedroom, and it was a bathroom, and this is the bedside? It's kind of cramped, but also kind of digging it. I was hoping that the vertical curtains would cover a little bit more than this, like they'd be a little bit longer so I could use them as a door, but I don't know about that one. I'm trying to figure out the best furniture items for the kitchen. I'm thinking maybe this compact kitchen, just because I think it's cute and it can be white. I'm not liking the different color tones here, how this is like pure white and then these two are like cream kind of white, but it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna keep going. I think now I'm gonna work on the living space, kind of figure out what her living room area is gonna look like. I know which chairs I want to use for the counter area, so I'm gonna get those as well. So I'll have that, and then I think I'm gonna use a rug to partition off the living room. that's cute. So we'll have matching rugs in the bathroom and the living room. I wish I could center the rug in the bathroom, but it's okay. We're gonna pretend we can't see it. I don't think any sofa is gonna look right, so we're just gonna leave that for now. I don't know what else to do. This is kind of a mess, but it's okay. We're gonna keep going. We can't forget this nail art set. I just feel like Whitney would be the type to like be doing her nails in the living room while watching her favorite show on Netflix, so we're gonna put them in here. I'm gonna keep it simple with her bedroom, give her just the small ranch bed to sleep in, and then we'll find just a little nightstand for her. Even though this doesn't really fit the vibe, I feel like she deserves to have clothes, so I'm gonna put these here, and we'll pretend that it's white or blue and not this like pinkish hue that it is. And then with the bathroom too, we're gonna keep it super simple. So here is the toilet, we just need a sink, and you know, jury's still out on a shower. We could just give her this dainty little Cosmo shower with no drain or anything. Life is hard. I've decided that logic, it does not matter anymore. We're just gonna give her this shower. On the wall, no drain, it's just beside the sink. It'll be fine. It'll be great. You know, this is Animal Crossing. Anything goes. I think that's good for the kitchen and the bathroom. Now I'm gonna work on the walls for the living room and the bedroom. Okay, so the bare bones are done now. I'm gonna place some of the miscellaneous items that could fill out areas like the top of this clothing rack and this little item and her nightstand and the kitchen counters, and I'm gonna call it done. Okay, the room is done, the studio apartment. Um, it counts as studio, right? There's no doors here. I've never been in a studio apartment. I'm assuming this is fine. Um, one big room, everything. We got a bedroom, we got a bathroom with it's definitely a shower. We've got a kitchen. The kitchen is probably my favorite part. Look at it go. It's kind of like inspired by Miss AC and H's interiors. She's so good at them, by the way. Look up Miss AC and H on YouTube or Instagram. Amazing. And then we've got this little living space. I feel like I could fit something here, but it doesn't make sense. I want to put a plant here, but there's a radiator here. And I could remove the radiator, but I like the way it looks. So I guess it's just gonna feel a little empty around the couch. I guess we could look at it really quick. Let's see if there are any plants that would look nice. I used a monstera in the kitchen, so that would carry the theme over, I guess. Actually, I kind of like that. Shake it up. Okay, this might be the worst interior you've ever seen, but you know what? I did my best, and I hope Whitney is happy with this entire color debate about whether she's blue or white. Um, she does kind of look a little blue in the shadows, but we all know she's white. Now we need to pick a time of day for the exterior so that it's perfect. Let's see when it looks prettiest. This is pretty. This is okay. Oh, that's nice. That's nice coloring. I think that's too much sunset. Yeah, I'm thinking this will be our best bet. Or we could try morning. Hold on. Okay, I don't like that. Yeah, we're going with the not quite sunset. Let's take some photos. All right, look at us go. We'll use this photo for Happy Home, the studio. What is it called? Happy Home Network. We'll use that. And with that, the build is done. Let's go inside just to rehash everything. So the first thing you'll find in La Casa de Whitney is this living space. We've got an open kitchen and the living room where you can enjoy a 50-inch TV. Next, you can enjoy your bath in, well, there is no bath. You can enjoy your shower and a nice pee here in this tiny bathroom that is well equipped for showering right on the rug. I just realized that I like the lighting better when the lights are turned off. I mean, look at us go. Anyway, and I can't get a good view of the bedroom without removing things, but look at us go. Nightstand, bed, wall decor, ceiling fan, even some clothing. This is a top-tier studio apartment in 8x8 blocks, not even the full 10. We're doing great. We did it. Make sure that you check out the other collaborators' videos. Whitney said so. She also said that while you're on Kato's video, make sure you remind her that Whitney is white and tell her that Lex sent you. Thank you all so much for watching today, and the videos for the remainder of this collaboration will be linked below if you want to see everyone else's takes on a studio apartment with these limitations. Thank you to the collaborators, and I hope all of you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye!